Hey guys, it's Justin back again, and here today I'm bringing you part 2 of the Rocketbook review. This time we're going to be focusing on the software side of things, and I'm not going to do a really deep dive into it. I've tested what I've tested and it works, but I'm not going to walk you through all of it just because I set up a separate email and I'm not going to make 40 different accounts just to do this stuff. Let's jump in first and look at the Rocketbook website. GetRocketbook.com. I'll throw a link in the description below. And what I'm seeing is, yeah, you got, they've got a new Rocketbook Beacons product for on whiteboards. You've got your regular Rocketbook stuff. You got, yeah, your Everlast, your Beacon, then your minis. But I'm going to come down here and I'm going to show you something really neat real quick. Got free PDF pages that you can print off. You've got A4, you have the dot grid, graph, A4 lined, A4 music, and then the standard letter sizes of all of those. But yeah, so if you write your own music, you can go ahead and record those, or write it down, scan it in, call it a day, which is really useful for people that write music. I can't even freaking read music, it might as well be Greek to me. But yeah, I have the regular, it's the dot grid style on the Earth Day Everlast. Alright, now let's take a look at the actual iPhone side of things and how it works as an app. When you first open it up, you get the history, even if you haven't scanned anything, it is what it is. Then you can click over on the bottom right, you have your destinations. And first time with opening the app with this account, gives me that. You go into the scan, you can start scanning stuff like that. Done. It automatically sets it up to... It'll automatically set it up to bundle if it detects a number, I believe. Or I'm not sure exactly how it does that. Might just be the pages that have the QR code for it. But I was able to, yeah, get these scanned in. And you can see the scanning goes fairly quickly, and it's, boom, done. Not too difficult. Sorry about my dirty keyboard. Need to clean that. And see, this is where you can go ahead and review what you're sending. And it allows you to browse through the pages of what you scanned. It allows you to rename the document that you're sending, which is useful because the automatic naming scheme could really do with some work, in my opinion. There's a little bit of customization too. You'll see that in a couple of minutes here, but boom, send, done. You've just sent your first scan. Congratulations. But okay, so here you can see, here's all the different destinations that I was alluding to in part 1. And you can change it to any of these. Hello, cat. Alright. Selena's joining us for the rest of the review. So yeah, you've got all of these different destinations you can set up. You can click back over. And you can go back in, and even at the end of it, you can add additional destinations after you've already sent it the first time. So if there's a specific group of people, like a contact list you have set up there, you're like, oh crap, forgot to send it off to these guys. You can go ahead, boom, send it off. You can go in now into the kind of the meat and potatoes, well, not really meat and potatoes, but into the grass part. You can view another page like that. So if you have a printer that's like AirPlay or AirPrint compatible, you can go ahead and send it off and print it straight from your phone, which is useful. A few different color enhancements. Color enhancement, pencil enhancement, magic enhancement. Not sure what makes it really magical. Scan behavior, I just leave that at the default. Handwriting recognition, I forgot to turn it on prior to this, which is why you're not going to see it in the email side of things. But yeah, you allow it, basically you're giving Rocketbook permission to study any of the scans in that you do. And if you're privacy minded, you might take issue with that, but it's off by default, which is appreciated from a security, privacy standpoint. Yeah, here's, you can go ahead and modify the naming template and look at, just build your own with what's there. I think you can also customize in a text template, so you can type in, this is for this project. Like if you're doing one large project that's going to need a lot of scanned documents, one of my friends that works theater uses these, so I could see her setting up a new email subject template or file header template for each show. So that, okay, here's all of The Little Mermaid, here's all of Wicked, here's all of whatever, going through like that. Scrolling down a little further, you can set up, that's basically all that's useful in there. And bouncing back over to destinations, you can see they're all set to the same thing right now, but each one can be set up to a variety of different things. And you can also, you've always got the nuclear option, reset them all to default, which doesn't do anything on this because I've already done it here. So, and there's the app version. And now let's take a look at the email side of things. So you can see I sent the first scan once during the initial export, and then I sent it again when I added the other two, or when I added the additional spot, so that's why I've got 3 identical emails. But it sends it, from that. You can click on it, open it up, take a look, and some of the auto contrast makes it a little ugly with the dot style, depending on how you have it set up and what the lighting looks like, and take some time to think about it. So yeah, you can, that's the scanned in. I didn't have the OCR turned on, so it doesn't really make much sense. Let me download this real quick, and we will take a very quick look. And I'll open it, actually, because that makes more sense. So, open it up, and doesn't make much difference here versus before, but you can look in and see the quality of the scan resolution, and it's fairly high. You get a little weird over sharpening type deal. I mean, it's limited by the camera in your phone to an extent, so if you're rocking an older or a budget line phone, then you might run into some issues with some of the quality, like the quality being a little bit lower, but I'm almost positive it will be completely legible still, as long as your handwriting is completely legible. This is like prime perfection handwriting for me personally, because I rock the chicken scratch all day long, and it's difficult for people to understand, and computers to understand. I mean, it's kind of a given in this case, but yeah, that's what we've got for the Rocketbook review. And I still stand, even though, like I said in part 1, I'm not really using a whole lot of the scan features too much. I still wholly recommend this, if only because I was looking at some of the other smart tablet options and everything. They're all expensive in comparison. Like the Moleskine one's $180, and it's basically just a pen with a camera on it, and that's how it records. And you have to use their notebooks. So you get to spend, I think it's $170 on the pen, and then $10 per notebook, and they're not reusable. So you get the digital side of things, but you also get the paper archival copy if that's important to you. So there's that. Wacom has a couple, or Wacom has a couple of smart tablets that use the intelligent pen, and you have to use their paper for it and their pen, so you run into kind of a lot of the same restrictions, but I find that I'm more comfortable with the notebook that's completely reusable. I'll spend $30 on the notebook, and I think it's $6 on a 3-pack of the pens whenever I need to spend that, versus having to spend $180 at the outset for the Wacom tablet or Wacom tablet. Still, I've been using their products on and off for over a decade, and I still have no idea how to pronounce the freaking company name. But I don't like the reusable notebook part is the seller to me, as opposed to the smart features. some of the other smart features, some of the other notebooks have really good smart features as well, but I find that this kind of fits into my productivity a lot better than the alternatives. So with that, that'll do it for today. If you liked the video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to come back for more, or if you want to find out when to come back for more, hit that notification bell. And as always, have a nice day.